Thank you for joining us today on this special edition of 15 Minutes. Today, we will be interviewing 5 different Americans from different backgrounds, different races, in different ages, different gender, and we will be asking them questions about the American culture. And where does this special 15-minute edition episode come from? Well, it comes from a poem written by Gregory Corso. You see, this poem was published in the 1970s, yet for some reason still rings very true today. That is a span of 50-some years, and we as Americans are still facing the same problems. What we will be doing today is we will be asking these 5 different Americans questions that come from Gregory Corso's poem. Those different questions range from, what is the American dream? What is American culture? What about our education system? How about our youth? And different ins and outs. Join us today as we celebrate this special episode. And here are the interviewees.
Okay. What would you call the American dream? Mr. Payne.
Owning one's own home,
Okay.
enough in retirement that you don't have to work with another job after one retires, and successful children.
Okay. Miss Williams,
Yes.
what would you consider the American dream?
Like the number one thing, to own a home
Okay.
and hope that your children turn out good,
Okay.
and also have a nice retirement, because the way the economy is, you don't know, it takes a lot.
Okay. Thank you. Great answers. Those were wonderful.
Thank
All right. Well, I'm going to start with you, Miss Williams.
Yes, okay.
How do you feel about the American education system?
Well, I'm from the South,
Okay.
and the education is not really good.
Okay.
They need to work on that.
Okay.
So I hear up north is a lot more advanced than we are.
Okay.
So.
Mr. Payne.
Return the education system back to the states, get the federal government out of it, and everything will be okay.
Okay. All right. And how do you feel about religion in America?
To each his own.
Okay.
I agree with religion.
Okay.
That's what's wrong with our country today.
Okay.
No one wants, they don't really know what kind of religion they want.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what our country was founded on. And I agree firmly that we need religion to help the country.
Okay. And how do you feel about the youth of America?
It's not our father's youth. In other words, they're whiny, they're needy, don't know how to do anything on their own. But maybe we'll turn it around.
Okay, Miss Williams, you?
What was the question again?
About the youth of America.
How do you feel about the youth of America?
Well, when I was young, we had a job. We had to have a job, to learn responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
But now, a lot of them don't. They think their mom and daddies are going to pay for everything. But, and some of them really work hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the American dream?
The American dream to me is just freedom of choice.
Okay.
I think of like white picket fence, family, just like living comfortably, I guess.
Okay. And how do you feel about religion in America?
Mm-hmm.
All 100% open, honest answers, just your personal opinion. How do you feel about religion? And pertaining to America?
I feel like Christianity is watered down in America. I really don't know, man. I like how you have a choice to be whatever or believe or practice whatever you want to, right? Without fear of being
Persecuted. Yeah.
I genuinely don't know how to answer this.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you feel like there is a mass push of religion in America?
Well, I feel like it's both. Is of religion and then of like
The push of being unreligious.
yes.
There's not like a good middle. It's you either are or you're not. And push on both sides.
Yeah, and there are both sides. Some people on both sides that are like really like balls to the wall about it. I just feel like it should be like, who cares? Like what your religion is. It's like a personal thing, and like nobody else's business. Like nobody should really care what somebody else's religion is.
Okay. How do you feel about the education system in America?
I feel like it has failed us.
Okay.
I think it's a scam.
Okay. Gotcha. How do you guys feel about America's youth?
Oh my gosh.
It's
Scary.
yes, it's scary. Just everything you see on social media, everything that's being like glorified and it's just scary.
I just think that the youth is like supposed to be our future, and we're headed nowhere safe or good with what's to come, I think.
It's wonderful. Wonderful answers. How do you guys feel about identity in America?
As in,
What does that mean?
Like one's identity. Do you like
not
sexuality?
that?
Is
Yeah.
that?
No, not like gender, sexual identity. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that plays into one's identity. How do you feel?
It's not our own.
Yeah.
So because of like
I'm talking about like big government, like
CCTV and AI and literally we're watched through and listened to through like any type of device in our homes.
Mm-hmm.
There is no. I feel like I kind of got like derailed just now, but basically we are not. We just belong to the government. We're not.
You feel like do you feel like we as Americans face mass conformity?
Absolutely.
Okay, in the aspect of our identity?
Yeah, like look at the COVID shots.
Mm-hmm.
People did that. Like people, wore masks and then they got these shots like one after another, and it's like killing people. It's just like, I don't know, people are so easily convinced with no like background or substance to like what's being pushed, and it's causing a lot of problems.
And my last question: what is the American culture?
I have no idea.
Mr. Hardman?
Like what I think it should be or what it is right now, like
What is American culture to you?
to me, like I would say like agriculture, crops, farming, like just oil industry, stuff like that. Just like agriculture to me, like that's the foundation of the country to me. But that's culture, if you ask me. But as of like right now, like it's
Like drugs.
yeah, it's
Is it?
huh?
Is it?
Nah, like
You can say
like,
that. You can.
yeah, like I mean, our culture now is just like soft and Like, there's no, if like we were to lose like electricity and phones, like we would be screwed.
Mm.
You know.
What is the American dream?
In my opinion, the American dream is starting your own business, freedom, being able to start and maintain a family.
Okay. How do you feel about the American education system?
Garbage.
Is that all you want to say about it?
Well, I mean, we're not teaching things that we need, just indoctrinating people, in my opinion.
All right. How do you feel about religion in America? And do you feel like there is a mass push of religion?
I feel like not just in America, everywhere, religion is a mean of a tool to control people. And I don't know, it's really become, how would you say, privatized, or I don't know.
Okay. All right. How do you feel about identity in America? Like one's identity. Do you feel as though there is a bunch of conformity in America?
Yeah, in the past 10 years especially, then everybody's been pushing more to the left, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know, liberalism.
Okay. Do you think that's what we're conforming to?
Oh, what?
Is that what we're conforming to?
Not me, but a lot of people are, yeah.
Okay. And how would you describe the American culture?
Spoiled and lazy.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Just sum it up in 2 words.
After watching our interviews, we can see how Americans have many different opinions on the same issues. But my question to you today is how, after 50-some years, do we as Americans face the same issues as Mr. Corso? Why have we allowed so much time to pass, yet things have just gotten worse? Join us next time on a special edition of 15 Minutes as we deep dive into these problems and get you the solutions.